Hi, hello, namaskara. In today's session, again, we are continuing with the chapter number 3, that is current electricity. In this session, we are focusing on numericals on the combinations of a resistor. Okay, that is one is series combination and the parallel combination. If I summarize the equation, that is one side I will write here series combination and another side will write the parallel combination. Okay, when I say the series combination, if I am taking two resistors, only single end is connected. Similarly, if I take another resistor, okay, then if I compare this and this resistor, only single end is connected. But then when I get into the parallel combination, there must be connection between the both the ends for a given set of resistors. Similarly, if I given with the another resistor, okay, then again we can see here there is a common connection between all these three resistors here and the here. Similarly, in the series combination, we are having two ohmic parameter. One is current and the voltage. Here, current is remaining same. Current is remaining same, but potential difference is changing. Similarly, in the parallel combination, again we are having voltage and the current, but the only difference is here voltage is remaining same. Voltage is not changing, only current is changing. Okay, that's the basic difference. Okay. Now, after this one, we are having a equation for the series combination. That is, if we are having only two resistors, then I can write here Rs is equal to R1 plus R2. R1 plus R2 is the equivalent resistance combination. Okay, if we are having three resistors, then I can write it here another plus and R3. Okay, similarly, in the parallel combination, I am taking here 1 by Rp. I told you we are doing the small mistake. 1 by Rp, it's not only Rp. 1 by Rp is equal to, we are having 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 is the equation we are having now. Okay, now this one also written as 1 by Rp is equal to, if I take the LCM over here now, that will be how much now? R1, R2. Okay, on taking the LCM, we are getting here R1 and R2, and at the numerator we are having here R1 plus R2. Okay, and this is not the equation for the Rp. The equation what I got, it's for 1 by Rp. To get the Rp, we have to reciprocal this equation. Then we are getting the pure equation to calculate the equivalent resistance when we are given with the two resistors. Therefore, the equation turns out to be what now here? R1 R2 divided by R1 plus R2. Okay, this is how we can write it. Okay, similarly, same idea I can extend it for how many resistors now? Three resistors also. At that time only we have to add another thing, that is 1 by R3 will be the equation. Okay, 1 by R3 will be the equation. At that time 1 by Rp will be written as 1 by Rp is equal to, that will be now is equal to, if I take the LCM over this one, it will be again R1, R2 and R3 at the numerator. Okay, very important, we are having here R2, R3, right? Because we are now, we should leave the R1. Similarly, again we are having what now? R1, R3 plus of, we have to leave the R3, therefore it will be coming out how much now? R1, R2. Okay, therefore this is the equation when we are having the 1 by Rp. To get the Rp, we have to write in this way now. 1 by, that is why Rp is equal to, take the reciprocal of this one, R1, R2, R3 whole divided by, first I'll write this term now, R1, R2 plus R2, R3, that is, thereafter I'll write here R2, R3 and plus of last term we are having R1 plus R3. Otherwise we can write it here R3 R1, means you can see the here cyclic order, R1 R2 R3 divided by R1 R2 plus R2 R3 plus R3 R1. Okay, this is how we will get the final equation for the Rp. These are the formats of equation we are using generally in the numericals on the basis of combination of resistor. Okay, with this note we are starting with the numerical part. That is first we are given with one. Now that is we are given with the totally three resistors of resistances 2 ohm, 3 ohm and the 4 ohm are combined in the which type of combination? That is series combination. Okay, we are given with the three resistors 2, 3 and 4 and they are combined in which combination? Series combination. Now he is asking what is the effective resistance. He's asking you what is the effective resistance of the combination. Okay, that is if he is asking effective resistance means he is asking nothing but the resistance in the series combination. Other RS what I had told, that one he is asking. Okay, RS ಅಂತ ಏನಂತ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ನಾ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನೇ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. ಅವನು effective resistance ಅಂತ ಆದ್ರೆ ಕೇಳಬಹುದು ಅಥವಾ equivalent resistance ಅಂತ ಏನಾದ್ರೆ ಕೇಳಬಹುದು ಅಥವಾ series resistance ಅಂತನೂ ಕೂಡ ಕೇಳಬಹುದು. ಎರಡು ಮೂರು ಕೂಡ ಒಂದೇ ಅರ್ಥ ಕೊಡ್ತದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಇಷ್ಟ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ಅವನು, if the combination is connected, if the combination is connected to a battery of EMF of 10 volt. Okay, don't think about the word now EMF. Okay, in detail we are studying in the further classes. Keep it in your mind, this EMF for now instant it's as a battery value. Now it's as a what now here? Battery value, that is of 10 volt, and that battery is having a internal resistance. Again about this internal resistance we are studying in the further classes. Okay, therefore don't bother about it. I think in the today's session we are having many times EMF and the negligible resistance. Okay, negligible resistance means we are taking here that small r is equal to 0, remember. Okay, now don't think about it. Whenever internal resistance is included in the problem, okay, that will be different type of the problem. I think that one we are doing after the combination of the cells. Okay, now leave that now. Okay, similarly when I say the battery EMF, it's again a battery value. That is here he is explaining the V value itself. Okay, therefore don't bother about it now. Clear? Now with this idea, now we have to solve the problem. Okay, that is here we are given with the three resistors and they are combined in which combination? Series combination. Now roughly draw the diagram. That is three resistors. Okay, one is 2 ohm, 3 ohm and of 4 ohm, that is connected in series. Okay, he is asking first one, what is the effective resistance? Okay, therefore what is the equation for that? Already I given that RS is equal to, I can write it here, it's as a R1, R2 and this one as R3. Therefore we can say here RS is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. R1 plus R2 plus R3. If I do it now, I'll get the answer as here. That is 2 plus 3 plus 4 if I make it now. That is of how much resistance? That is of how much here? 9 ohm is the equivalent resistance of the combination. Okay, that completes our A part. That completes our A part. Clear? In the next part, that is B, he is asking in this combination. Okay, if this combination is connected to a battery of 10 volt ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಸರ್ಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಗೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಅವನು 10 volt battery na connect ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ. Okay, he will connect a 10 volt battery, okay, of EMF and negligible internal. I told it take it as 0 now. Obtain the potential drop across each resistor. He is asking you the potential drop across each resistor. ಅಂದರೆ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ನಾನು series combination ದಾಗ ಏನು change ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? Potential difference change ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದನ್ನೇ ಇಡ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಏನು ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ ಅವನು? What is the potential drop across resistance R1 each resistor ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದಾನೆ. Potential drop across each resistor. Here I'll take it as across 2 it is R2. Similarly across third one it will be what now here? R3. Okay. Therefore that is the actual question he is asking. Therefore we try to solve with the what now? Second part. I'll take it as B here. Therefore to get the potential difference, okay, I'll take the help of Ohm's law. Therefore V is equal to IR is the equation. Out of this one, for what I have to write the subscript here? I have to write the subscripts for what now? Only potential difference and the resistor, not for I. Why? Because in the series combination current is the same, therefore we have to leave as it is. Okay, ಅದನ್ನ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇಟ್ಟು ಈಗ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ ಪೊಟೆನ್ಶಿಯಲ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟ್ ಬರೀರಿ. ಒಂದೇ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಏನಂತ ಆಗತ್ತದು V1 ಅಂತ ಆಗತ್ತ, ಯಾವ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಅದು R1 ಗೆ ಆಗತ್ತ. Okay, similarly we can write it for the V2, that will be what now here I into R2. Similarly, for the third resistor, we have to write it as V is equal to I into R3, right? Okay, now if I write it now, okay, we are ready with the equations now. What I need here, potential drops, that is V1, V2, V3. I written the equation. Okay, I know the R1, I know the R2, I know the R2, I know the R3, no problem. But if you keenly observe, we are having how many resistors? How many unknowns? This is also unknown here. You can check it here. Again, current is also unknown in the given problem. Therefore, we have to get that current. And remember, this current, what I'm speaking, that will be a common current. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ ನಾನು ಸಿರೀಸ್ ಕಾಂಬಿನೇಷನ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ಕೂಡ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಏನು ಉಳಿತದ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೋ ಸೇಮ್ ಉಳಿತದೋ ಅದು ಕಂಪಲ್ಸರಿ ಏನಾಗತ್ತ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗತ್ತ. ಆ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗದೆ ಇರೋ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಈಗ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ನಾ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇನೆ, ಇದನ್ನ ಸಿರೀಸ್ ಕಾಂಬಿನೇಷನ್ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟೇನೆ. ನಾ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿಡಿದ್ರು ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇರ್ತದ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿಡಿದ್ರು ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇರ್ತದ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿಡಿದ್ರು ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇರ್ತದ. ಅಥವಾ ಈ ಮೂರೂ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ ತೆಗೆದು ಒಂದೇ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೇನು? ಇಲ್ಲ. ಹೌದು. ಆದ್ರಿಂದ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ, ನಾನು ಇಕ್ವಿವ್ಯಾಲೆಂಟ್ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಬರಿತೇನೆ. ಓಕೆ, this one is the equivalent resistance. Okay, and it is provided with the 10 volt. But which type of resistance I am writing? It's a equivalent resistance ಅಥವಾ effective resistance ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ರು. ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಅದು ನಾವು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೀವಿ. ಅದೆಷ್ಟದು 9 ಓಮ್ ಅದ. ಅದೆಷ್ಟದ ಅದು 9 ಓಮ್ ಅದ. 9 ಓಮ್ ಅದ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇದರಿಂದ ಏನ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ನನಗೆ ಕಾಮನ್ ಕರೆಂಟ್. ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಈಗ ಕಾಮನ್ ಕರೆಂಟ್. ಯಾಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಫ್ಲೋ ಆಗುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಸೇಮ್ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಥವಾ ಈ ಮೂರು ತೆಗೆದು ಒಂದೇ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ಸೇಮ್ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಕಾಮನ್ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕಂಡು ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡೆ. Therefore, here we have calculated that common current. Therefore, I is equal to, okay, we'll calculate that as what now here? I is equal to, from the Ohm's law, I can write it here V by Rs. Okay, that because V is equal to I into Rs, that can be written as V by Rs. I is equal to, therefore I is equal to, is voltage here 10. Okay, and resistance is how much now? 9. Okay, therefore this is the current value we are obtaining. That one is a common across this one. Okay, with this data now we have to calculate the potential difference now. Therefore V1 is equal to I ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಂತ ಬರೀತೀರಿ 10 whole divided by 9. Okay, ಉಳಿದ resistance ಎಷ್ಟದ into R1 ಎಷ್ಟದ, that is of 2 ohm. Therefore write it here 2 ohm. Okay, therefore how much is the value now? 20 divided by 9 is the answer. 20 divided by 9 is the first potential difference value. 20 divided by 9. Clear? This is how we are getting. If I solve this in detail, that is 10 by 9 will give us how much now here? 1.11 actually. If I make it in detail, it is giving us 1.11 ampere. And this, if I make the 20 divided by 9, it is giving us the answer somewhere near to 2.2. It is giving us answer how much now? It's somewhere 2.2 volt. Okay, similarly we have to do it for what now? V2, that is current. Again I'll write it here as usual, 10 divided by 9. Otherwise we can use this data also, 1.1. okay, into R2 is how much now here? 3. We can make it now on solution. On solution we are getting here 3.33. Okay, similarly we have to check it for the third one also. Again, what is current value? Shall I take it here? A direct value now, 1.11. okay, therefore 1.11 into resistance of R3 is how much now? It's a 4. okay, therefore answer will be how much now? 4.44. 4.44. This one will be 3.33. It is 2.22 volt. Okay, therefore this is the potential drop across each resistor. Okay, now we have to cross check our answer, is it right or wrong? Okay, ನಾವು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಸರಿನಾ ಅಥವಾ ತಪ್ಪ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ನಮಗೆ ಹಿಂಟ್ ಅದ. ಯಾಕೆ ಡೆರಿವೇಶನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ ನಾನು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಪೊಟೆನ್ಶಿಯಲ್ ಡ್ರಾಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಈ 3 ಅಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಪೊಟೆನ್ಶಿಯಲ್ ಡ್ರಾಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಅದ್ರ ಪೊಟೆನ್ಶಿಯಲ್ ಡ್ರಾಪ್ ಎದಕ್ಕೆ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ ನಾನು? ಅಪ್ಲೈಡ್ ಪೊಟೆನ್ಶಿಯಲ್ಗೆ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ ನಾನು. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕೀಗ, ನಾನು ಈ 3 ಪೊಟೆನ್ಶಿಯಲ್ ಡ್ರಾಪ್ ಅನ್ನ ಸಮ್ ತಗೊಳ್ರಿ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ವಿ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು V1 plus V2 plus V3. If I make the sum of them, it must be near to somewhere 3 volt. ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಈಗ V1 ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಈಗ? ನಿಯರ್ಲಿ 2.22. okay, it is of how much now? 3.3. okay, and this one is how much now? 4.4. okay, if we make the calculation 4, okay, 9 point something we are getting, and that is very near to, is equal to how much now? 10 volt. Means what the calculation we have done, it's a right, and we have already cross checked. okay, we have cross checked our answer. okay, this is how we can solve the very basic problem of what now here? Combination of resistor. okay. therefore keep in your mind, whenever the series combination is given, series combination kottaga ಎರಡು possibility ಇರುತ್ತದೆ. okay, ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಕೇಳೋದು. ಒಂದು, ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಇಕ್ವಿವ್ಯಾಲೆಂಟ್ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಬಹುದು. ಎರಡನೇದ್ದು, ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಪೊಟೆನ್ಶಿಯಲ್ ಡ್ರಾಪ್ ಅಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಈಚ್ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟರ್. ಯಾಕಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪೊಟೆನ್ಶಿಯಲ್ ಡ್ರಾಪ್ ಅಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಈಚ್ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಕೇಳೋ ಸಾಧ್ಯತೆ ಅದ. ಯಾಕಂತಂದ್ರೆ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಯಾರಾಮೀಟರ್ ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ಚೇಂಜಿಂಗ್. ಓಕೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅದನ್ನೇ ಕೇಳೋ ಸಾಧ್ಯತೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ ನಾನು, ಇಫ್ ಯು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್ ದ ಡೆರಿವೇಶನ್ ಮೋರ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಲಿ, ದೆನ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಫ್ರೇಮ್ ದ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಆನ್ ಯುವರ್ ಓನ್. ಓಕೆ, with this note, again we get into the next problem. okay, next I give the hint now only. okay, next now problem ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು I think in the on the parallel combination only. ಇದರ ಮೇಲೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ parallel combination. okay, parallel combination ಒಳಗಡೆ ಈಗ ಏನೇನ್ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಕೇಳೋ ಸಾಧ್ಯತೆ ಅದ? ನಿಮಗೆ parallel combination ಒಳಗಡೆ ಏನಂತ ಇರ್ತದೆ? current is changing, potential drop is same. current is changing, potential drop is same ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಕೇಳೋ ಸಾಧ್ಯತೆ ಅದ? ಒಂದು, equivalent resistance of the parallel combination 1 ಕೇಳಬಹುದು, ಅಥವಾ what is the current through each resistor. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಅಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಕಾಂಬಿನೇಷನ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದರಿಂದ ಅದೊಂದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳಬಹುದು, what is the current through each resistor and what is the equivalent resistance. ಓಕೆ, ಇಷ್ಟಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಬಹಳ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳಬಹುದು ಅವರು, what is the total current through the network ಅಂತ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಆಡ್ ಆಗ್ಬಹುದು. ಓಕೆ, this is how they can make the basic format. complicated, yes, we can do anyway, but ನಾನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ, ಡೆರಿವೇಶನ್ ಬೇಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ನೀವು ಹೆಂಗ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಸ್ವತಃ ತಯಾರು ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ ಐಡಿಯಾ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಎಸ್, ಹಿಯರ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ನೌ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್, ಹಿಯರ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಪ್ರೊವೈಡೆಡ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ತ್ರೀ resistors 4 ohm, 6 ohm and 8 ohm are connected in parallel. Remember, they are connected in parallel. He is asking what is the total resistance of the combination. Means he is asking you what is the total current ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ he is asking you. okay, yes, what is this total current. okay, ನಾ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ ಇದ್ರೊಳಗಡೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಟೋಟಲ್ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಸಮ್ ಆಫ್ ವಾಟ್ ನಾವು ಹಿಯರ್ I1 plus I2 if there are two resistors. if there are three resistors, we have to make it here I3. ಓಕೆ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಇದಾವೆ? ಈಗ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ 3 ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಇದಾವ. 3 ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಏನಿರ್ತದೆ? ಈಗ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಇರ್ತದ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಕಾಂಬಿನೇಷನ್ ಅದ. ಹೌದು, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪೊಟೆನ್ಶಿಯಲ್ ಡ್ರಾಪ್ ಅಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಏನಿರ್ತದೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ಸೇಮ್ ಇರ್ತದ. ಹಂಗಿತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಸೇಮ್ ಇರ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿದ್ದರೆ ಅಕ್ರಾಸ್ 3 ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಅಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು? ಬ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆ 3 ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ಗೆ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿರ್ತದ? I1, I2, I3 respectively, and potential drop across each one of them is what now here? Same. If I draw the circuit diagram, it will be clear for you. Now here first 4 ohm, thereafter we are having a 6 ohm, thereafter we are having a 8 ohm. Listen here, all the ends connected, you can see here. This is the common point, this is again common point. okay, therefore this is how we are having circuit connection. That is, first they are connected in parallel combination. okay, now we'll write the datas for it. First one is, that is 4 ohm, that is 4 ohm, 6 ohm and 8 ohm. okay, that is, this one is R1, R2 and R3. okay, with this note I can write the equation now directly. that is 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. okay, okay, plus of 1 by R3. Now substitute the datas. Okay, is equal to, okay, 1 by r1 is how much now? 1 divided by 4 plus 1 divided by 6 plus 1 divided by 8. Okay, now if I make the solution for this one, that is 1 by rp is equal to 1 by rp is equal to, okay, if I make the 1 by rp 1 by 1 by 4, it is 0.25. Okay, plus if I make it 1 by 6, it is giving us 0.16, giving us somewhere 0.16. Similarly 1 by 8, if I make it, it is giving us 0.125. It's giving us how much now? 0.25. If I make the calculation, okay, if I make the calculation, it is giving somewhere 0.54, 0.54, 0.54 is the answer. But what the answer I'm getting, it's for what now? rp. Okay, I want to get the answer for rp. It's a 1 by rp I'm having, but what I want to have here, rp. Therefore take the reciprocal of it, 1 divided by 0.4, 0.54. If I make the calculation of this 1 by rp, it is giving us answer as 1.84 somewhere. Okay, 1.84 ohm is the equation, otherwise answer for the equivalent resistance of parallel combination. Okay, that one part is over. Okay, what is asking now? Yes, he's asking you for the total current. Okay, what is the total current equation? Okay, what is the total current equation? Already I have written here, right? It is I is equal to I1 plus I2 plus I2 plus I3. Okay, therefore what is the equation for the currents here? Okay, I is equal to, I will write it here, I is equal to V by R from the Ohm's law. I is equal to V by R, the Ohm's law. Okay, yes, okay, sorry. Okay, he is asking you what is the total resistance of the combination. That one we did it right. Okay, but what I have written it's wrong. Okay, okay. Now, if the now second, coming back to second part, if the combination is connected to a battery of 25 volt and negligible resistance, now what we will do? We'll connect a battery to this one. We'll connect a battery to this one. Of how much voltage now? 25 volt now. Okay, it is of 25 volt now. Okay. And this 25 volt, that is potential, will be common across all the resistors because they are connected in parallel. Okay, and the internal resistance. Therefore if the combination is connected to a battery of EMF 25 volt and negligible internal resistance, I told you take it as 0, determine the current through each resistor, determine the current through each resistor and total current drawn from the battery. Okay, he's asking you current through each resistor. Yes, banta ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು I1, what is this I2 and what is this I3. Okay, because the current which is coming in, that is I, which will be split into I1, I2, I3 again. Up to this one it is again I1, I2, I3, again it come back and again means added up, and again we are having a current of I here. ಮತ್ತೆ current ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರ್ತದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ I ಅಂತ ಬರ್ತದೆ. Okay, determine the current through each resistor, means he is asking you I1, I2, I3. Therefore which equation I can use now? Yes, straightforward equation I can say here, that is I will use the equation I is equal to V by R. Okay, V is equal to IR. Okay, from that I can write here I is equal to V by R. But think of the subscript, what should I write it here? That is I must write the only subscripts for what now here? Current only, not for the potential difference. ಯಾಕೆ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ? ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ potential difference common ಇರ್ತದ. Okay, therefore I1 is equal to V by R1. Okay, therefore what is that V value that is common? That is 25 divided by, okay, R1 ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? R1 is of how much value here? 4 now. Okay, therefore if I make it now 25 divided by 4, if I make it, it's as a 25 divided by 4, let us see now. Okay, what is the answer? I'll get it here. Okay, I have to take the help of a calculator, right? Okay, otherwise okay, we'll write it directly. It's a 6.25, right? It's of how much now here? 6.25 ampere. Okay, similarly we can make the calculation for second one, I2 also. Okay, this is one for what now here? I1. Similarly we'll do it for I2. I2 is equal to V divided by R2. Okay, what is V value here? That is of, again same, 25 divided by R2 is how much now? It's a 6. If I make the calculation, it is giving us 4.16 ampere. Okay, that will be what now here? I2 value. Similarly we can do it for I3 also. I3 is equal to V by R3. Okay, if I substitute V with the 25 and 4 with the R3 as how much now? 8 ohm, I will get the answer as 3.125. I'll get the answer as 3.125. Okay, therefore we got all the answers. That is, what are the current through each resistor? Current through each resistor ಸಿಕ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀಗ. ಬಟ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ ಅವನು, ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಡ್ರಾನ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಬ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಐನೇ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. ಹೌದು, ಅದನ್ನ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ, ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೇನೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂದಿರ್ತದಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ, ಕಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ, I1 I2 I3 ಅಂತ. ಹೌದು, ಈ ಮೂರನ್ನ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಸಿಗ್ಬೇಕು ನಂಗೆ? ಕಂಪಲ್ಸರಿ ಈ ಐನೇ ಸಿಗ್ಬೇಕು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಡ್ರಿ, ಮೂರದ್ದು ಸಮ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ರಿ. I is equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3. You have to make it now. I is equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3. We have to make the calculation. Means if we have to add this one and this one, if I add it you can cross check the answer afterwards. It is somewhere near to 13.54 answer. It's giving us 13.54 ampere is the current value. Okay, this is how we can make the calculations for the series and the parallel combination. With this note, we are having another question here. That is, I'll give the hint. Try to do on your own. Okay. That is, in this given circuit, calculate the effective resistance between A and B. You have to calculate the effective resistance between A and B. Next, he is asking you what is the current through the circuit. Current through the circuit means he is asking you to calculate total current. He is asking you the total current. Okay. Next, what he is asking, what is the current through 3 ohm resistor. Okay. Remember, whenever they ask you to calculate the effective resistance between two ends, keep those ends as it is. Okay, make them free. Okay, ಆ ಎರಡು ಎಂಡ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಏನು ಟಚ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಡ. ಅದನ್ನ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಏನೇನು ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ಸ್ ಇದಾವಲ್ಲ, ಏನೇನು ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಅದಾವ ಅವನು ಮಾತ್ರ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ರಿ, ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ರಿ. ಈಗ ನೀವು ಸರ್ಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕ್ಲೀನ್ಲಿ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ R1 okay is connected in parallel with the R6, that is 2 ohm. 3 ohm is parallel with what now here? 2 ohm. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಎಂಡ್ ಬಂದು ಏನಾಗಿದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಈ ಎಂಡ್ ಬಂದು ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಈ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಬಂದು ಎಂಡ್ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಈ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಎಂಡ್ ಬಂದು ಏನಾಗಿದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎರಡು ಏನಾಗಿದಾವೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ, ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಕಾಂಬಿನೇಷನ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸರಿನಾ? ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್, that is we are having here 12 ohm and the 8 ohm. We are having 12 ohm ಮತ್ತೆ 8 ohm ಇದೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ. ಹೌದು, I will take the different color. Okay, somewhere. Okay, we are having here 12 ohm and the 8 ohm. But keenly observe, are they connected in series or parallel? ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಈ ಎರಡು ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಹೆಂಗಾಗಿದೆ, ಇದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಇದು ಕೂಡ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದ್ರದ್ದು ಕಾಮನ್ ಎಂಡ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿದೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಈ ಎರಡು ಏನಾಗಿದೆ, ಕಾಮನ್ ಎಂಡ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಎರಡು ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ 12 ಓಮ್ ಮತ್ತೆ 8 ಓಮ್ ಕೂಡ ಏನಿದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಅದ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ನಾ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸೆಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಅದೇನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ R4 ಹೌದು, ಮತ್ತೆ R6 ಅದು ಕೂಡ ಏನದ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಎರಡರದ ಎಂಡ್ ಒಂದ ಸೈಡ್ ಹೋಗಿದೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಎಂಡ್ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ, ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಹೌದು, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಸೆಟ್ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ, ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಕಾಂಬಿನೇಷನ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಹೌದು, ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನೂ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿ ಬರ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೇನೆ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಐ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸೇ ಹಿಯರ್, ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಿಸ್ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಐ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸೇ this combination is parallel, right? This combination is what now here, parallel. Therefore I can write it here, R2 is parallel with the R3. R2 is parallel with the R3. Okay, and that is giving us a total resistance, okay, of what now here, R23 ಅಂತ ಬರ್ತೇನೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ 2 ಮತ್ತು 3 ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಕೂಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ ನಾನು. ಹೌದು, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದನ್ನ R2 R3 ಹೇಗಿದಾವ ಕನೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಅದಾವ. ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಇಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಗೊತ್ತದ, ಎರಡೇ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಇತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಬರ್ತದ, R1 R2 ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ R1 ಪ್ಲಸ್ R2 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಅದರ್ವೈಸ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಇಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್ 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 ಅಂತ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು, ನೋ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಬಟ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ಇಟ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಹಿಯರ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ R1 R2 ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಬೈ R1 plus R2 ಅಂತ ಇಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ, R1 ಇದ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅದ, 12 ಅದ. ಓಕೆ, R2 ಇದ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅದ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ 8 ಅದ. R2 ಇದ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅದ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 8 ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಹೋಲ್ ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ R1 plus, okay, sorry, I have written here R2, right? Okay, now it's right. R2 R3, it's R2, it's R3 now. Okay, therefore it's R2 R3 parallel now. 12 is parallel with the 8. Okay, denominator ಒಳಗಡೆ ಏನು ಬರಬೇಕು ಈಗ, 12 plus 8 now. Denominator ಒಳಗಡೆ ಏನು ಬರಬೇಕು, 12 plus 8 is equal to R23. ಅಂದ್ರೆ 2 ಮತ್ತು 3 ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಕೂಡಿ ಇಫೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಕೊಡ್ತದೆ ಇದು. ಹೌದು, ಇದನ್ನ ನೀವು ಎರಡೂನ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ರಿ. That is 12 into 8 divided by 12 plus 8 ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆನ್ಸರು we are getting here somewhere 4.8 ohm. Therefore I'll write it here. That is R23 will gives us how much now value, that is 4.8 ohm. 4.8 ohm. Clear? Similarly we have to do for the next combination, that is resistance R4 and resistance R5. ಮತ್ತೆ ಅವು ಎರಡು ಏನದಾವ, ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಅದಾವ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಎರಡಕ್ಕೂ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಹೆಸರು ಕೊಡ್ತೇನೆ ನಾನು, R45 ಅಂತ ಹೆಸರು ಕೊಡ್ತೇನೆ. ಹೌದು, therefore I can write it here R4 R5 ಅಂತ ಬರಿಬಹುದು. R4 is parallel with the R5 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಹುದು. ಹೌದು, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ R4 ಆಗುತ್ತಾ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ R5 ಆಗುತ್ತಾ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ R4 ಆಗುತ್ತಾ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತಾ R5 ಅಂತ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ. Therefore if I make the calculation as usual, that is if I make it here 4 into 6 divided by 4 plus 6 ಮಾಡಿದೆ, sorry 4 plus 6, therefore it is nearly 2.4 I think. Yes, it will be how much now, 2.4. okay, therefore ಈ ಎರಡು ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಕಾಂಬಿನೇಷನ್ ಈಗ ಬಿಡಿಸಿದ್ವಿ. ಹೌದು, ಬಟ್ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಬರ್ತದ, ಅದೇನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರ ಈ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಸೆಟಪ್ ಏನದಲ್ಲ, ಈ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಈ ಸೆಟಪ್ ಎರಡು, ಈ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಸೆಟಪ್ ಏನದ, ಎರಡು ಸಿರೀಸ್ ಕಾಂಬಿನೇಷನ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಅದಾವ. ಹೌದು, ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇದನ್ನ ಒಂದೇ ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಅಥವಾ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಬರ್ತದ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್ ಲುಕ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಒನ್ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟರ್, okay, and this one look like another resistor, right? Okay, and it carries the value of 4.8, and it carries the 4.8 and it is carrying the 2.4, it is carrying a 2.4. therefore the network look like this one now. If I simplify here, that is I draw a very small diagram, that is this one is 3 ohm, okay, and this R2 R3, here I'll write it here, R2 R3 and R4 R5 resistor, right? Okay, that is this one is R1, this one is what now here, R2 3, right? That one will be R4 R5, R4 R5, and this is again the system is in parallel with what now here, with the R6, right? Again this complete system is connected to the battery. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೋಡಬಹುದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಎರಡು ಹೇಗಿದೆ ಈಗ ಮತ್ತೆ ಸಿರೀಸ್ ಅದ. ಹೌದು, ಆದ್ರಿಂದ ಈ ಇಬ್ಬರದು ಏನ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು, ಈಗ ನಾವು ಸಿರೀಸ್ ಕಾಂಬಿನೇಷನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. therefore RS ಅಂತ ಬರಿತೀನಿ, ಈ ಎರಡು ಕೂಡಿ ನಾನು ಒಂದು ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು, ಅದು ಏನಂತ ಬರಿತೀನಿ ನಾನು, RS ಅಂತ ಬರಿತೀನಿ. therefore that one I take it here, that is R3 is RS is equal to R23 plus R45, this equation. Okay, therefore that will be giving us a effective resistance of only this system, that is we have to add 4.8 plus 2.4, 4.8 and 2.4 right? If I add it, it is giving us somewhere 7.2 ohm. It is giving us how much now, 7.2 ohm. therefore this circuit turns out to be now, this circuit turns out to be like this one now, that is this one is R1. Okay, and this format is removed now, that is substituting with the single resistance value, that is of how much here 7.2. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಏನಂತ ಹೆಸರು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇನೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ RS ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಹೌದು, ಹೆಸರು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇನೆ ನಾನು RS ಅಂತ ಹೆಸರು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇನೆ. Okay, again this system connect with what now, parallel. ಹೌದು, ಅದರ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ R6 ಅಂತ. ಹೌದು, ಅಗೇನ್ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ನಾವು, ಬ್ಯಾಟರಿ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಹೌದು, that is of how much, somewhere S12. Okay, this is how we are getting a network now. Again, is it the final answer? No, because we are simplifying the network step by step. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮೊದಲಿಗೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಇದನ್ನ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಇರೋದನ್ನ ಮಾತ್ರ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಎರಡು ಸಿರೀಸ್ ಅದಾವಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ವಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಈ ಎರಡು ಸಿರೀಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಈ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟರು, ಈ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಆಫ್ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟರು ಮತ್ತು ಈ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಮೂರು ಮತ್ತೇನಿದಾವ, ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಅದಾವ. ಈ ಮೂರು ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ನ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನನಗೆ ಏನ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತಾ, ಇಕ್ವಿವ್ಯಾಲೆಂಟ್ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ರೈಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್ 1/Rp. now we are ready with the equation. 1/Rp is equal to 1 by ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಅದು R1 ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1 by ಯಾವ್ದಿದೆ ಅದು RS plus 1 by R6, third resistor. Okay, here is the resistor. Okay, try to substitute the values for this one. Okay, and you will get the answer here somewhere as 0.97. somewhere you are getting the answer as somewhere 0.97. up to what decimal you are taking, that matters. Try to take the 4 decimal. I am taking for my convenience only 2 decimals. Means if I add all those of them, I'll get the 1 by Rp. But I want to have what now here, Rp. ನನಗೆ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ 1 by 0.97 ಅನ್ನ ರೆಸಿಪ್ರೋಕಲ್ ತಗೊಳ್ರಿ, 1 divided by 0.97 ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಹೌದು, ಅಂದಾಗ ಏನ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ನನಗೆ, ಆಕ್ಚುಲ್ ಇಕ್ವಿವ್ಯಾಲೆಂಟ್ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದ್ರದ್ದು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಎಷ್ಟದ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ 1.02. ಓಕೆ, ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಪೂರ್ತಿ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಅದಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು, ಬರೀ ಒಂದೇ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು, ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. ಓಕೆ, ಇಷ್ಟನ್ನ ನಮಗೆ ಈಗ ಮೊದಲಿಗೆ ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ಏನಂತ ಅನಿಸ್ತದೆ, ಕಾಂಪ್ಲಿಕೇಟೆಡ್ ಅಂತ ಅನಿಸ್ತದ. ಅವಾಗ ಸರ್ಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಉಳಿಯೋದು ಇಷ್ಟೇ, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ 12 ವೋಲ್ಟ್. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇದರ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಈಗ, ಬರೀ 1.02 ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಈಗ ನಾವೇನ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಈಗ ಇಫೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಈಗ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಅದೇನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂತಂದ್ರ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಥ್ರೂ ದ ಸರ್ಕ್ಯೂಟ್. ಈಸ್ ಆಸ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಥ್ರೂ ದ ಸರ್ಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಥ್ರೂ ದ ಸರ್ಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಹಿ ಈಸ್ ಆಸ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್, ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್. ಓಕೆ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ I1 is also here, I1 is also here. Okay, here also we are having I. Okay, the same current he is asking to us now. Okay, ಈಗ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಹೌದು, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಈಗ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಸರ್ಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಬಂತು ನಮಗೆ, ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಬಂತು. ಹೌದು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ನಮಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇಮ್ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಹೌದು, ಯಾಕೆ ಇದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಹೌದು, ಆದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನಾಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತು, ನಾ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಇದನ್ನೇ ಇಲ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹಿಡಿದಬಹುದಲ್ಲ. ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಐ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಮೇಕ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ I is equal to V divided by Rp ಅಂತ ಬರಿಬಹುದು. ಯಾಕಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು 1.02 ಅಂತ ಏನ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ದು ಆನ್ಸರ್, 1.02 ಅಂತ ಏನ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ವಾಟ್ ನಾ ಹಿಯರ್ ಇಕ್ವಿವ್ಯಾಲೆಂಟ್ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಅ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಕಾಂಬಿನೇಷನ್. therefore V ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ 12 whole divided by Rp ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂದಿದೆ ನಮಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಫ್ 1.02 is equal to ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಇದ್ರದ್ದು. if I make the calculation, it is giving us now 11 point something, 11.6 ampere we are getting, 11.6 ampere. Understood now? This is how we can make the calculation. Okay, thereafter therefore this is the second set of the problem, we have done it. Okay, this one is the second set. Okay, write it here so that it will be clear for us now. This one is the second problem we have solved, this one is the first problem. Up to this one it's the first problem. Okay, and this one is the second set of question he is asking. Now we left with only what now, third one, that is current through 3 ohm resistor. ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಈಗ. ಹೌದು, We are left with what now here? Only 3 ohm resistor. What is the current through this one? He is asking. Okay, idea is very simple. The current will split here also, here also, here also, right? Okay. Let us say if I take it here, current of I1 in this branch, if I take it as I1, and the current through this one, if I this branch, if I take it as I3, the current which is entering is in this part. Okay, that I'll take it as I2. Okay, because this I2 again split here, okay, into two parts, but that is not my point of interest, because I'm only focusing on what now here, 3 ohm. Therefore, for the third part now, for the third part, we had to write the equation now. Current through only which resistor is asking you? 3 ohm. Antandre, I had to write the question, means equation for the I1 itself now. Therefore, current through 3 ohm resistor. Okay, current through 3 ohm resistor, I'll write in this way. That is current through 3 ohm resistor ಅಂತಾದ. ಹೌದು, ಅದನ್ನ ಏನು ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ನನ್ನ ಕನ್ವೀನಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಸಲುವಾಗಿ I1 ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಹೌದು, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಡರಿವೇಶನ್ ಹಂಗೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ಫುಲ್ ಆಗಲಿ ಅಂತ ಆ ರೀತಿ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೆ. Therefore I1 is equal to, what is the equation now? That is, what is common across then? That is, across 3 ohm again 12 volt only we are having. Across this system again the 12 volt we are having. Across this system again 12 volt only we are having. Therefore no problem with the voltage. Therefore I can write the equation V whole divided by, across what one I want to have, across 3 ohm. Therefore write what is that resistor, that is R1. Therefore V divided by, okay, what is V here? 12 divided by what is R1? That is of 3. Therefore what is the value? That is 4 ampere is the current, that is I1 we are having for the 3 ohm resistor. Okay, this is how we can solve the problems for what now? Combination of the resistors. Okay, now I think we are having another two problem, okay, regarding the resistors only. But for this instance, okay, go through these problems. Okay, in the next session I think we try to do with the more problems. Okay, because if I do in a single class all the problem, you won't get the time to go through it. Okay, it's better try to solve this problem. I think another within 3 days, other I think within 2 or 3 days again I'll prepare the video and put it on the YouTube. Okay, you can go through that, but try to practice this question. First two problems again it's from the NCERT question, and this one is the, I think this is a model question paper. Okay, that is in the, I think 2015 or 14 year they have made it. Okay, and this one is a good question. Okay, next session again we'll do some move with some more complicated numericals. Okay, after that we, I think we'll do the problem with some power. Okay, for this instance we'll close our session. Okay, thank you.